Bonus video. Nah, for real though. Shout outs to the two guys that requested for me to tell you guys a story about me driving. And just a quick background: when I was younger, I was in Virginia and I used to street race and all these other cool things and run from cops, which is not cool. There's nothing cool about running from the cops, but I had a lot of interesting stories about driving. Now, when I was younger, I used to do the reckless stuff. I used to, just like all of us, we all do it. And the funny thing is about these stories is that I haven't had too many recently. I really haven't. I've been relatively chill with the whole driving thing. I really haven't had to been doing crazy things. But I'm going to tell you guys this crazy ass story. So not too long ago, I was working for Apple. And I had this little Mazda, right? This is true story. And I'm living in where we call Lake Mary, Florida. I'm literally like right across the street from $1 Million Houses. My daughter was just born. I was chilling. For some reason or another, my license got suspended for a ticket that I did not get. It was for something else. I don't know how it worked. It was a ticket somewhere else, but it got my license suspended. I didn't take care of it. I should have. One thing you'll learn about me, I tend to procrastinate, and that shit's not really going to make the video any better. If y'all can hear that, I apologize. That's frustrating. I got an idea. There we go. A little darker, but it'll work. So I had my license suspended. And I didn't know. So I'm driving to work one day. I'm chilling. I go to Chick-fil-A. And I get in the car. Now this is where the bullshit starts. I get in the car. I put my seatbelt. I touch my seatbelt, but I start the car first. I'm like, let me show you what I did. I grabbed the seatbelt, right? Boom. Then I start the car. Car starts, right? Then I put the seatbelt on. Then I pull out. As I pull out, right behind me, cop car, whoop, right behind me, quick. I'm like, looking in the rear view like, fuck this nigga want. Mind you, I'm in a white neighborhood. Now I know some of you are going to be like, oh, let's not bring up the racist thing, but let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it 100. That's how shit is in that area. Cop pulls up behind me. I'm like, okay, the hell is the nigga want? So I keep moving. I keep driving down the street. He pulls me over. All the way when I'm almost at work. He tells me, he goes, you know what I pulled you over for? I'm like, no, because I definitely wasn't speeding and I don't know, sir. I have no idea. He's like, license registration. I'm like, but you didn't tell me what you pulled me over for. But I said it politely. I was like, but you didn't even tell me what you pulled me over for. License registration. I'm like, okay. Give him license registration. He walks off. Comes back like 20 minutes later. He tells me, he goes, yeah, I pulled you over because you didn't put your seatbelt on until after you started your car. I'm going to have to give you this ticket for seatbelt. But at the same time, I'm going to have to tell you, you can't drive this car. I'm like, why? Your license is suspended in the state of Virginia. So you have a problem on your hand. So mind you guys, I'm in Florida, but my license is suspended in Virginia, and somehow that pops up in Florida, and now I can't fucking drive, but the ticket is in somewhere else, and I'm just like, fuck. And I tell him, I have to get to work. Can you just follow me to work? I park my car there. I have somebody else come get it. He said, I'm going to let you drive down there, and I'm going to follow you. But what's going to happen is you're going to have to leave that car there, because if you don't leave the car there, and I find out you take it, you know what happens. You're not allowed to drive. I'm going to take this license, and, you got to get that figured out. I'm like, take the license. He's like, yeah, and we're going to have to destroy it. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, all right. Drives it to the thing. I drive home. No, I drive to work. I go to work. I get out of work. I sneak out and I get in the car, right? And I'm like, I'm going to show y'all kind of what it was like. I get in the car. I'm like looking around. Start the car. I'm looking around. I'm shook as fuck. I'm like, oh, where's this dude at? I know this dude's around here somewhere. And I'm just looking. He's nowhere to be found. I take off. I go home. I get home and I'm just like, damn, I got to be mad careful with this because the dude talked to me. And as if anybody watched the last video I posted, I'm intuitive. So there's certain things I just know. When he talked to me, I just knew he wanted to get my ass. And he gave me the warning, but he ripped my fucking license up. And I was just chilling like, all right, whatever. I get home. Go to sleep. I wake up the next morning. I'm not even thinking about it. I get in the car and I drive out. I make a right. and I'm cruising, right? Listening to music, cruising. Heart drops. I look in the middle of the road. There's a cop car sitting right in the middle. Right in the middle. I have tinted windows, thank God. I see this nigga. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like this. I'm like leaning in the seat like, oh. I'm trying to go. I speed up past him. There's a car like right here. I just try to ease away so he don't see it. Motherfucker sees me. Bro, I was out. I was like, I flew over the hill. I was like, skirt. I like cut into a freaking like CVS parking lot, right? I look in the rear view. This motherfucker's coming. He's coming. I cut into the parking lot. I come around a corner the other way. So I go in. I go around the store. I see him come up the hill. I just barely got around the corner. He can barely see the back of my car. He assumes it's me. Cuts in there. I'm like, oh shit, cut out. Get back on the main road. So I hit him with the quick C-turn, so to speak. I get back on the main road. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get behind to confirm that my license is that. Now, mind you, I did all this without speeding. I get back on the main road. I see this motherfucker cutting through traffic like crazy. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. I'm in and out. Here he comes. The fucking light turns yellow in front of me. I'm about 100 feet away. I had to make a choice here. The cops, 2 cars behind me. I see him coming, and I'm just like, fuck it. Hit the corner. I hit the corner so goddamn quick that everything in my car hit the passenger door. It just slid out. I went around the corner. I pulled into this organic store and parked the car mad quick. Jumped the fuck out. Dumb fast. I was like, yo, I parked and turned off the key, and before I let go of the key, I was already out the car. That's how fast you would have thought I was Nightcrawler the way I just popped out the whip. It was like I touched the key, I was outside the car. I got outside the car and started speed walking to the back side of this store. I get to the back side of the store, cop car comes from the front, cop car comes from the back. Pin me in. Now, mind you, I'm outside the car. Pops up, he's like, all right, mister. He's like, yeah, I remember you from yesterday. I'm like, oh, hey, what's going on? He's like, yeah, so why were you driving? I'm like, who? Who was driving? Not me. He's like, no, you were definitely driving. We seen you. I'm like, who's seen me? My partner over there seen you. I'm like, it's impossible. I'm like, there's no way he seen me because I wasn't driving. Well, how'd the car get there? I'm like, my friend was driving and he dropped the car off here and I went to the gym. And he's going to come get it later on. He's like, oh, wait, I didn't see no partner. I'm like, yeah, because you didn't see me. Mind you, the other guy gets out the car at the time. He's like, no, the guy that he said saw me, the guy that was parked. So apparently, 2 cops were there. I just didn't know where the other one was. So during the time of me running from one, there was another one that came. So when I hit that corner, the other one was coming from the other direction. I got into that parking lot. They did not see me get out the car. And that was the biggest thing. Don't get seen getting out the car. He tells me, no, I seen you. I'm like, you didn't see shit. And I said it just, and I'm gonna speak it verbatim. You didn't see shit, officer. I parked. Well, I got parked here. And then I got out. He's like, you were driving. Why you don't have to lie? It's all right. If you were driving, you were driving, but I told you yesterday. I'm like, no, I was not driving, because all he wanted to do was wanted me to admit that I was driving. I was like, hell no, I wasn't driving. Long story short, after they interrogated me for like fucking 10, 15 minutes, I never admitted to driving at all. And they were really trying to get me, like, on some real crazy stuff. So what I did was I just told him, no. He dropped me off and he left. He's like, okay, all right. And this was after 15 minutes of getting questioned. I left. And it's funny thing about that story is that particular situation led to me actually getting fired, which is hilarious, which you guys will find out more about later. Moral of the story here is they try to set me up. They're so fucking bored and have nothing to do in Lake Mary, Florida, that they will literally pull you over, take your license, cut your license up and shred it, destroy it, go let everyone in the police station know, hey, this guy's license suspended, but this motherfucker works here and he lives here because it was on my license. Sit somewhere in between and wait for him to go to work to feed his family and then get his ass. Now, mind you, I could have took the bus, but I didn't want to. But hey, that's the last time I had to dip on the boat, on the popo. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Now, later on in my story, when we get to what was going on at that point, you would see why it was so scary for me to get caught. Because if I would have got caught, it would have been a wrap for mad shit. So you guys are just hearing this story, not knowing exactly what was on the line. But shit was on the line. So, hey, you guys wanted the quick car story? I gave you the quick car story. We'll get more into this later. And there goes that motherfucking fan again. But anyway, it's your boy Aces Galvin. Keep a lookout for the rest of the stories. Any more suggestions on anything, I'm definitely going to take them. Let me know what you think. Have you guys ever been in that kind of situation where you had to dip on the police? You know the kind of adrenaline rush you get when you know you get caught, you go into the booty house? Nah, son. Ain't gonna be me. It's your boy Aces. I will talk to you guys soon. I'm out. Peace.